Hey Annette, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you for reaching out to me and requesting this free video. So today we're going to go over just a few tips that you can apply right away as you're building your website um, so that you can get the most exposure and be able to convert that into customers. Um, Having a social media is great. You definitely want this. This does help. It does bring traffic, but mostly it just keeps you on top of your visitors' minds. That's a good thing. But the traffic that you want are organics. So the first thing you want is to be in the top three of the maps here because 30% of people that um, are searching right here in the maps and they don't search anywhere else. So if you're not in these top three, when people are looking to purchase a home, they're going to call your competition. Now, in order to be in the top three here, there are several factors, and it is highly competitive. Um, Part of that has to do with how your website is performing. Part of that has to do with reviews. But really, the most important factor in ranking in this top three are citations. And that's going to be the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you want to have more of those listings than your top competitors. Now, this is only 30%. Now, the rest of your organics comes here. You want to be listed on the first page of Google here. This is where 70% of organic leads come from. Um, so you want to be right here where Chico Real Estate is. So if we look at Chico Real Estate, they do not have a fabulous website, and this website is a great example of how Google does not rank websites based on how they look. Websites are ranked based on content, and you do need a lot of content. As I mentioned, 70% of organics come from here, so your website has to be optimized in order to capture that. So the more content you have, the better. And the content needs to be built around your local buyer intent keywords. Those are going to be the keywords people are searching when they're looking for your help to find their perfect home. You need to have more content than your top competitors. Google likes a minimum of 1,500 words of content, but you do need about 250 words for every keyword that you're going to target. You want to make sure that all pages on your website have their own original content and that the content is not duplicated because Google will penalize you for duplicated content. So you don't want to do that. And I know you mentioned not having your listings on your website, um, but it would definitely be helpful for you if people could look at some of the listings that you have. This specific website is set up on an e-commerce website. And so basically each of these homes are a product. They each have their own product page, their own description, but it is definitely helpful. It will help you with your customers, and it will also help in your organics as well. They don't have nearly enough content on this homepage, so you would need more than they have. And the other thing I would suggest doing is what these guys have done. You need to have a separate page for each city that you're servicing, as long as they have search volume, which most of them should. That's what's going to help you be found organically in each of those communities. Also, having these neighborhoods would be a good idea as well, because you're going to have people looking to live in a specific area or spot, and they may be using those neighborhoods as their keywords. So in order to capture the keywords, you're going to want these separate pages just like these guys have done. That is what is allowing them to be found organically in each of these areas. And they're doing very well despite how their website looks. So, in order to beat these guys, it is doable, but you're going to have a lot of pages. You're going to have a lot of content. Regardless of whether you show listings or not, you still want to have those service area pages. And then also make sure that you have your license. This is required for realtors on their website. So make sure that you're including that. Now, if we look here, this is on the back end. This shows us how their website is performing. They have a rating of a 4.3 out of 100 in Google's Trust Flow, which means Google does not trust their website. That is 100% based on these backlinks and referring domains. Not all are created equal. You do need a lot of these, but you only want to get the relevant links to your business. This is like a popularity contest. The more relevant those links are, the more power it gives your website, the more trust with Google, and the more Google is going to show your website. You want to link these backlinks to your keywords so that your keywords can rank to the top of Google. You also want to make sure that you're going after do follow links because they share the power of high ranking sites with you and help you to rank higher. These guys here only have 142 that are do follow, so you would only have to beat their 142 referring domains. If we look at some of their keywords, there is a ton of volume here, and there's 10 spots per page on Google, so you can see they're ranking very well, and they're getting a ton of traffic from these keywords. These are great keywords that you're going to want to consider. But each of your pages are going to have different keywords. So Chico locations should have Chico keywords, Oroville locations should have Oroville keywords, etc. And you're going to want to rank each of those pages so that you can be the first one people see in each of those communities. So this is going to be really, really important for you. If you follow the tips that I've provided you today, your website has the opportunity to be #1 across Google for each of your service areas. Thank you for requesting this video. I hope that you found it helpful, and I would love your feedback on it. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen, and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.